Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks that helped me get 26 out of 30 in the writing section. But before we start, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Let's dive in. The first step is to take effective notes. The writing section in the TOEFL IBT test consists of two parts. The first part is the integrated writing task, and the second part is the academic discussion question. So, for the integrated writing task, you will first read a passage and then listen to a lecture, and you will be asked to summarize the lecture and state how it relates to the passage. So, for the listening section, you will hear it once, you will hear the lecture once, you won't hear it again, but for the passage, you will first read it, and when you start writing your response, you will see it again. So pay close attention to the lecture, to the details mentioned in it, and take notes on the main points mentioned by the professor. Also, pay close attention to the relationships between ideas, between the points mentioned in the lecture and the points mentioned in the passage. And a lot of times you will see and hear the professor disagreeing with the points mentioned in the passage. So it is important to take notes of the relationship, whether it's agreement, disagreement, elaboration, if he explains and elaborate on a specific point. Let's say you took effective notes and it's time to start writing. So how do you express the relationships between the ideas and the points mentioned in the lecture and in the passage? And this takes us to tip 2. So tip 2 is use linking words such as but, however, on the contrary, to express disagreement between the ideas and the points mentioned in the lecture and in the passage. It would go like this. The passage mentions that technology made the world a smaller village, but the professor thinks although it's smaller and a lot of people can communicate easily, but they would stay and not look at each other when they are in social events. Okay, but what about the agreement relationship? What if the professor agrees with the passage? So this takes us to tip 3. Tip 3, use words like similarly, agrees with, shares the same point, shares the same point of view, and other words. So you would mention the passage's point of view, and then use the linking word. Similarly, the professor agrees, thinks that, for example, technology has made the world a smaller village. Okay, what if the professor elaborates on and explains a specific point? And that takes us to tip 4. And tip 4 is to use elaboration linking words. Linking words or phrases, and some of them are the professor elaborates on this point by mentioning specific details. You mention the ones that he mentioned in the lecture, or you can say the professor explains this point by, and you start mentioning the details. And as you can see, it's not a correct or incorrect phrase. You can use any phrase as long as it holds the meaning of elaboration, whether it's elaboration, agreement, disagreement, and it is grammatically correct. The fifth tip is to pay close attention to the word spelling and punctuation rules. If you made a minor mistake in some word spellings, it won't lower your score. But if you make a lot of mistakes in word spellings throughout your writing, it will probably lower your score. And for the punctuation rules, they are very important, and you should pay close attention to them, whether they are the simple ones such as ending a sentence with a period, or using commas, or using question marks at the end of questions, to the advanced ones such as colons, semicolons, and dashes. And the more advanced you use in your word spelling, word choice, punctuation rules, the better your score will be. And this is for today's video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And tell me in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions for new videos. And if you want a personalized study plan to improve your writing and to improve your writing score and give you feedback on your writing responses, I'll attach my Instagram account on the first comment and DM me with TOEFL course to give you the details of my course. And I hope you all the best. See you in the next video.